What up, Wheatfield? What up, Wheat? What it do, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield. Welcome to you. We are just coming off an interview. We hosted Mr. Damon Alvarez, Soul of a Man 504, on the Tears of Wheat Tarot show, live on Facebook, and it was an awesome conversation. If you guys follow me on Facebook, Tears of Wheat Tarot show on Facebook. Yeah, you can go over there to my profile and check it out. Everything is public, and you'll be able to see it and engage or just watch the replay. Share it out. Sharing is caring. You know how it go. But what up, y'all? Sweet. That's Sasha down there moving around my stuff. We gotta get back in position because she down there just doing her thing. Like, to what? Yo, hey, Weed, hey. If you knew, hi, welcome to you too. My name is La T, not Lottie. La T. And we are a channeled messenger. Yes, we are. We message with the big three. Oh, I don't know what that was coming from. Probably still like that energy from the interview. But that's kind of what we were feeling, just that residual. And we had a great conversation. And it was really good. And I really do hope that you guys go over there and check it out. I have no idea how to post it to YouTube. Just, I'm not good at the whole multi-stream stuff. Anybody want to leave your girl a comment or some advice and some guidance? Greatly appreciated. Alright. We can put the link on the community page. So maybe if you click it, it'll take you over there to Facebook and you can see it. We'll try it out. If it doesn't, just go over to Facebook and check us out. Anywho. We got some cards. We want to just pull a little bit of energy. I have been flipping in this Starry Beginnings deck since I kind of came off the interview because I do feel like there's some things coming up next. Many of us have been doing our manifestations. We did Manifestation May. It is June. We are in the beginning of June, Ashe, and it's halfway through 2023. Yes, can you guys believe it's already halfway through the year? Like, wow. Right? So, you might be getting a little antsy, a little anxious, because I definitely have that anxious energy. Not sure if I'm just feeling me, no, or just another weed in the weed field. Source says yes, and we didn't really finish our disclaimers. We kind of got squirrel with Sasha pushing the stuff around, and we kind of got off track. But let's get back to that. What up, y'all? It's Wheat. What it do? Welcome to the Wheat Field. Welcome to you. This is your girl Lottie here. You know what it is. Channeled messenger. Messaging with the big three. Who is that? You might ask. The source. The eternal Lord of all of creation, the Lord of all hosts. Yes, it's infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and the breath of life that feels, connects, and combines, animates me. Yes, that, them, those. Yes, source. Pull me back. Woo! And you come in the front. Deliver a message that'll be edifying unto self first and foremost. A message that will be so good and strengthening, building up my spiritual strength, calming down this heart. I'm feeling somebody got a little bit of anxiety, wondering about the things that you're manifesting. Will they really come to be? What is this energy I'm feeling? And what is it doing to me? Yeah. I feel somebody going through a transformation, definitely going through a change. I hear, I see the scene from Hustle and Flow where they were sitting in the church, and she was saying that it would be okay if you changed my name. And that's definitely a whole thing when you have gone through, I hear some falling away, right? The change. I feel the energy of 5. Like, yeah, alchemy Again, we talked about falling away, being cleaned up, swept up, being put back on the potter's wheel and remolded. And that energy is definitely still lingering. Again, I feel someone that's being changed in the spirit, a spiritual awakening. And that's what we were conversing about coincidentally, no. Source says it's right in divine timing. It's synchronicity. Thank you, Source, for pulling me back and coming to the forefront. Deliver a message onto me again that is edifying, that I may be perfected in the spirit, so that I may be strong enough to bear the yoke that you have been placed upon me. I'm strong enough to carry it. Strong enough to bear it. Yes. There was a time when I didn't think that I was strong enough. Like, yeah, is this really happening to me? Like, to what? Like, because I feel something different coming on. And I always knew that I was different since I was very young. But to accept that, I mean, like, whole self has been a journey that has taken me, I mean, it's been decades long. We just gonna put it quite plainly. So if you, my wheat, are going through something similar to, welcome to the wheat field. This is a space for you. A space where you can feel welcome and included, and knowing that you are safe and that you ain't the only one going through it. Ashe, you are not. You are not. Yeah. I would offer you up in the spirit and pray that the Father, our source, our Father, our Mother, the source, the masters of our soul would come forth. All of our ancestors too. Anybody that needs to bring a message that would be comforting onto self and comforting onto you. Yes, spreading the love and light. And having the Father, the Comforter, the breath, the intelligence provide onto you everything that you need to be secure and self-assured and confident that whatever it is that you're going through is meant for you, that it is developing you, that it is taking you to new levels and new heights, and it will give you all of the spiritual tools that you need in order to face whatever new devils is on them new levels. Alright, I'm just saying, because every elevation comes with a new challenge, right? It is elevation and revelation, and with each revelation there could be an event, a trauma, a tower. But I just feel very excited for you to be at the beginning of it. And if that be you, I know some that who are, but I just don't feel that for you, beloved. I feel it for many others. And I pray that the source of creation guides you this way, or whatever way, path that you need to be down on your journey, that you meet your soul tribe and your support, because this awakening can make you feel quite lonely. Yes. We have, you are bright energy. Whoever you are, you definitely have really great energy, and you are a bright light in this space. And when you are illuminated from the inside out, you can attract some ugly things, Ashe. And if you do, Father said, feel and release them. You don't want that energy to be stuck to you, or clogging up your chakra centers where you can't flow, where you can't be you, where you have taken on the energies of others and just forget how to be you, or get delayed in becoming. And it's almost not proper to say delay. I mean, things can be a distraction and they want to get in your way or keep you from getting underway. That's what I feel. Like maybe there's things against you, or self, and acceptance of self, that is keeping you from getting underway. All is at your fingertips is here. And that is, what has been created by one can be had by all. in this great realm of creation, we are all endowed with spiritual gifts, with the ability to create and to manifest. So there's no need for envy. What is that? Not envy. What is it? Jealousy. That's what jealousy. Because you can have it too. You know, people may look at you in a certain sort of way and be like, well, how are they like that? Or how can they do that? Or how can they do this? And they might get a little bit funky, a little bit pissy. But if that be the case, then that was one of those ones that not supposed to be with thee. They're going to fall away from thee. And the falling away can be triggering. But the Father say, feel it and release it. Mother will come in and help heal it, giving you the compassion and the healing and comfort and confidence that you need to be okay in the days where you have been set aside, pulled away, isolated, I say. You may need to let go of a fixed plan. You may have an idea of how things are supposed to go, and it just don't look like that. You on your own journey, on your own pathway, and what is for you will be for you. You can't miss your blessing that are ordained for you. Now, the only way you can miss them is if you just don't trust you and you don't do what you're being called to do. Like you ignore the resonance, the beating that's inside of you, then yeah, because the only person that could beat you is you. That's it. Nobody can fire you from a job that the source hired you to. Just can't. The only way that you won't accomplish it if you just don't show up for work, boo. That's it. Be authentic. Source says be authentic, and that can be a challenge, especially in a day and age where we spoke about this, where you may not have had a lot of modeling, or there isn't anybody that has modeled spiritual gifts, especially in such a profound way. We see tarot card readers and we see prophetic messengers, but we really don't see a lot of people who marry all the gifts together. And you may be called to do something a little bit different. It's going to be different. It's going to be unique. It's going to be your own unique expression. The way that the source has called you to speak, the way that you've called to hear, to see, to feel. I mean, again, we had somebody who has sensitive to smell. I can smell too. Smell things that are like nowhere near around me, but I smell it, and it's like somebody somewhere is doing this. You know, maybe they're cooking bacon and they left the stove on, so you might want to, somebody needs to go turn the stove off because, you know, I can smell your bacon and, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm not for sure, you know, but that's just an example. I'm reaching for straws trying to pull it out so I can explain to you, like, you know, what the smell stuff may be about. You might smell perfume or something on somebody that has passed, an ancestor. You know, you can smell their perfume as they go past you, and you know that that's them in the room with you because you smell them. Like, man, that's something that my gram used to wear. You know, I know that smell from anywhere. You know, and my gram has been gone for 10 years, so why do I smell their perfume? Why can I hear their voice in my ears so clearly speaking to me, telling me about something that they didn't have an opportunity to see, or something that I haven't even seen, you know, and giving you clues and tips and things for you to grab hold to. They may be helping you get clear about something that's in you. Maybe helping you work out what's in your heart's desires, something that you need to start, something that you need to do, an avenue that you really want to pursue, something that you may be even, I hear the word ashamed to do. You know, yeah, what does your heart really want? You know, and can you let love be your guide? Like living the life that you're guided to live by, your spiritual guides and the source itself what you have been decreed and ordained to come and do. I feel that, you have been chosen because they knew that you would do it, that you would answer, that you would joyfully say yes. But sometimes the answering comes after a big test, after you've been hurt or you've been traumatized or you've experienced something that just really felt like, I don't know if I can make it through this. I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I don't know if I can carry this, if I can bear this. Um, what am I supposed to do with it? you know and I feel that, so deeply. And I see my spirit guide on my conscious spirit deck is 25, and it's 2 and 5 comes together for 7. We got you deserve good things. And just to run through, miracles happen, be strong, shine love on your fear, and your heart is healing. Source says trust in your new path and be sure to feel and receive your abundance and know that you are worthy. Know that you are worthy. You have been found worthy. And this 8 represents eternity, infinity. Ancestors looking down your lineage saw you, knew what you would do. That you would be strong enough and willing to carry the work through. And I'm so excited for those who choose to dig into that and have the courage to go against the grain, because digging into your spiritual gifts, yeah, it usually comes after a series of events that bring you pain. And some of the best things, your purpose, that's why we kind of started this channel, is to move pain to purpose, to help people release it. And we saw that with the feel and release. And not only release us from the pain, but release us from, things that cause pain, generational traumas, things that we need to heal and move the needle forward. We see, I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. Healing generational trauma, healing childhood trauma. And that's a challenge. And maybe you somebody who went through something really tough in childhood, and it's been like that, like a series of events. Maybe you felt your gift since childhood and has hidden it. Yeah. We have air element. I embrace the element of air, the breath, and I am open to all knowledge and wisdom. And this is what we say, who, of course, we channel with the Most High God, the source of our soul, right? The source of us living, and the source of our light. But also, it's the breath of life. And it's also the infinite intelligence, the word of the source as well. And that's what that means to me. Embracing the breath, that element of air, and open to all the knowledge and wisdom that it carries. Because the breath moved, and when the source spoke out, the intelligence moved on the breath. So they work in tandem, the two together. And if you embrace the breath and you embrace the knowledge, you are, that's this one. That is really something. And I'm feeling the meditation, because that was something that we spoke about too, and that is still sticking with me, a residual, is how through meditation we are so open to receiving knowledge, that infinite word can come to life in us. It can bring back those repressed memories, the things that it has been hidden, um, and reveal onto you things that are long since forgotten, things that are down your lineage. Again, ancestors have been gifted that onto you, knowing that you would be open to it, that you would be receptive, that there's something you would do with it, like you would put it to use. You would eventually choose to do what you were sent to do. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Yes, your ancestors knew that you would do it. You would display the courage, you would display the strength, that you could make it. You would persevere. You are a warrior in perseverance. That could be a challenge for you right now, but I feel like this card is going to straighten itself out. It's going to right itself with more comfortability and confidence, right? One of the other things we spoke about in that conversation was having a soul tribe, because many people feel ostracized and set aside, and it could get lonely, right? And even when you can't talk to others about it in your camp or your immediate surroundings, you can always talk to your ancestors. You can always talk to the source and talk to your highest self as well to give you advice and connectivity. Anything left in here? Give you advice, yeah. Find peace in nature, rest my body and my mind in order to connect to the spirit, connect to your spirit, staying grounded. And being in a hermit mode, not to say, people say hermit like it's a bad thing, like, oh, they always in the house, they don't ever come out, they always by themselves. But a lot of people who are called spiritually often do spend a lot of time alone. I can say for self testimony to Tarot, to what, your girl, I have to pull away and be alone because I have to quiet the energy. I'm an empath and I receive a lot of energy, and it's easy to take on other people's energy. Um, it can come to me in ways where I just feel someone and I could be looking for their thing. Like, what is that? And like, why am I staring at that? Why am I looking at that? And not understanding that it's a message coming in. And just being around people in general. I mean, I can feel, certain things, unless, a person is really good at masking. But then it still feels confusing. It feels overwhelming and bombarding. And I want to disconnect. I want to pull back and reserve myself because of the energy that's coming at me. And being in that hermit space and learning how to get a handle on your gift, getting a handle on what's coming at you, the energy that's coming at you, being able to recognize even energetic vampires, people that will want to bite and suck off of you because your light is very different. It's very different. It's very unique and very specific. It's almost like sweet, like honey, and like bears, they seek out honey because it's so sweet, it's so good, it's like a treat. And what would they do to get to that, that beehive? People lie and they cheat and they steal, and you have to get to the point where you can recognize it. Yeah, being open to all of life's wisdom and sharing it with gratitude, and again, getting grounded. I find peace in nature and rest my mind and my body in order to connect to the spirit. Definitely someone is being called to rest, to ground. It could be for me. If that be the case, then we're going to do it. We're drinking a little wine. We're going to have a little sip. We've been doing good. We drank water all day pretty much. We had a cup of coffee. Yeah, we had another cocktail like way earlier. Anywho, we ain't going to be too much about it. Somebody is an earth angel. Earth angel energy. And I love the green, the heart chakra. She's holding the whole earth in her hand. Look at that. You talking about being backed up with the earth element. Look at that. Holding the whole earth. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and I protect all who live on her. So if you protect all that live on Mother Earth and you have that energy, of course you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the energy of others. So being able to ground yourself and reserve your energy to pull back and protect self is a whole thing. And of course it's backed up with another earth element, which is I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows upon me. And to accept this abundance is to get grounded, is to rest in Mother Earth. Rest outside in nature. Take in, don't, if you out here where I'm at, out here on the East Coast, you can't do a whole bunch of going outside and resting in nothing because the fires from up north, the smoke is just blowing all over the place. But when it clear up, go outside and get some fresh air, I say. Drink plenty of water, eat plenty of foods that come from the earth, nurturing, having life pretty much still in it, as fresh as possible, and do it as often as you can. And be grateful. Gratitude for all the blessings, even your spiritual gifts that have been bestowed upon you. You know, crown chakra is here, so you may be getting a lot of downloads, and that could be a lot to handle. It really, really could be a lot to handle. Like, is this for me? Am I crazy? I'm just being honest because I even still ask it. I do. Like, as new gifts are coming in and things get so deep and I'm discovering more of what we have been ordained to do, it makes you ask, you know, even to self. And that's why I said I feel a little bit of shame, a little bit of twinge of pulling back, like almost not being afraid of self, but yeah, maybe a little bit of fear of self and what is this, and am I really in the right way? Am I losing myself? I say, like, almost want to hide away from it, but I know that I feel what was being told on to me, that when you get underway, you will really see. You will really see. It'll be so natural, and that's something that Mr. Alvarez really spoke about too, is like everybody has their own journey. And you guys heard me say that here in this space, that you have your own journey. Your pathway is unique. No two pathways are the same. Not even identical twins. You know, they don't have the same soul light. They don't. They may have the same fingerprint or imprint or whatever the case may be, or maybe I don't even, they have the same DNA. I don't even know if they have the same fingerprints. They may not. They may. I mean, identical, right? But anyway, they don't have the same soul light. They don't. They're different. They're gonna have different personalities, right? And they even go along their way working to distinguish themselves and develop a sense of identity, right? To be authentically me. Like, I mean, they may be dressed like their whole life, like up until they like 10 or something like that. And then they start like, I want to differentiate myself. I want to be me. You know, like I'm me and they're them. And they can play with the swapping or whatever, but they still know that they are different. They are separate. They are unique. And they have their own unique path, as do all of us. Yeah, find your bliss. And then we have meditation, which we've been kind of touching on, to get in touch with the breath. Find your bliss. Again, even identical twins want to have their own way. They know they have their own path. And to be authentically you, unapologetically you, is blissful. To get underway and do exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing and working in your purpose and working in your dharma, serving that out unapologetically, is blissful. It's not always going to be easy. You're going to have to deal with some happenings, but to do it and to be courageous leads you into bliss. A happiness that you can't even describe, a peace that most people can't understand. You would do it for free, and you would do it as often as you can. I'm following a path I love, and I am fully aligned to my soul purpose. Ashe. I really hope you guys go over to Facebook and check us out. I think it was a great conversation. If I knew how to share it to this space, I definitely would. Again, I'm going to put it on the community page. Yeah, third eye chakra is here. I definitely feel earth angel psychic energy here. Somebody definitely is gifted and awakening to that. I see the wisdom of my higher self, and I apply this wisdom to my life. Again, you start to feel crystal ascension. I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. You may be called to work with crystals. You may be somebody that's drawn to them. I'm being pulled to this activations deck. We have root chakra here, and we also see the cosmic flower. I think healing, and we just saw crystals. So maybe you are, again, an earth angel, somebody who's in tune to, all of us here in the plane, and you have that need to protect and to heal. Ashe. Communication. Maybe you'll be a speaker. Maybe you will have a platform and you will put your voice out there. That could be a part of it too. Conception is here. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin instinct. Like, what do you instinctually know? What do you instinctually do? What's instinctually quirky about you? Your gift could be hidden in that. The place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intentions. Universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other. So again, that earth angel energy, feeling the connection to other we in the plane, and you want to protect them. You can feel them. You maybe get bombarded with energy. You may be able to smell them. You may be able to hear them. You may even be able to see them. Yeah. You feel connected to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. That's your girl Lati. I feel connected to everything, to creation itself. Everything that the source called, everything in existence, the Father made, the source made, our Father, Mother energy, Ashe, was made by the infinite intelligence, the breath of life moving and syncopating and creating all things. And I feel a deep and profound connection to everything. When I was a youngster, I literally would pick leaves, and just feel them and touch them, smell them. Like it was something about being grounded or touching things in nature. Animals, I talk to them like they people. A lot of people do. Talk to their pets like they people, and their pets understand you. They know that you talk to it and it talks to you. That's a spiritual gift, but a lot of people don't recognize that. They just don't. Father say it's nothing here. But that's a miracle. And miracles around us all the time. And to realize that, coming to a realization that you are a miracle, that you can perform miracles, that the days of miracle performing are not over, Ashe, like it is still now, and greater works are you able to do. Greater works are you able to do. And it will happen. Yes, Soul Family is here in Celestial Challenge. challenge, celestial channel, sealing out anything that would come against us to cause any confusion, any conflict, any illusions. Thank you, Father. Anything that will come against your message, Mother, anything that will come against your compassion and your healing, any other restoration, the source itself, the master of my soul. Yes. Block out anything that will come against your purpose, your word, what has been spoken. Seal it. Block it out. Block it out. Protect me. Protect me. Hidden beauty. Remaining optimistic and staying neutral. Neutral is coming to balance. It's coming to part. Balancing your dark and your light and being in the middle. Impartiality. Being able to see things from all different perspectives and being able to judge righteously because you're not attached to this way or that way. Understanding that all things have purpose, all things have value, Ashe. And to see things from a holistic standpoint, I think is pivotal, is critical. Yes, celestial channel. Soul family. Happy reunions, support, and order from chaos. You may feel alone. You may feel isolated. You may be trying to wonder, where can I turn? Nobody's going to understand. Who's going to receive me? I feel like I need to hide me to keep me safe, to reserve me, reserve my energy. But your soul tribe will come. It will. It will come. Your soul family will come in, and those that you need to support you along your way will be there for you as you need them, Ashe. As long as you don't close yourself off to receiving, because giving is the first half of receiving. Giving and receiving. We hear spirit of light, healing hands. Again, I saw a healer. Maybe we put it back in the deck. But we definitely saw healing. And then here it is again. Healing hands. Empathic qualities. Animal wisdom. 3 things that we talked about. Maybe potentially the ability to speak to animals and hear things in nature and connect with that. Absorbing other people's energies on that empathic pathway. Wanting to reserve yourself. Protect yourself. So that you can shield out energies that don't belong to you and protect your energy too from people who would want to come and suck off of you and off of your light. In healing hands, maybe again, you may be an energy healer. We saw healing, we saw energy, earth angel, earth elements, and healing. So all of those are wrapped in this one representation. And I thank you guys so much. We have Antakarana, crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, coming full circle. I feel like somebody's coming full circle. There's plenty of people who are awakening, and depending on where you are in your journey, you can be in, various different phases. Scales of karma, a cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions after unfortunate events. And that's another one that we mentioned. Oftentimes, our gift opens up, cracks open after you've been through a traumatic event. And we saw inner child healing down here. So it could have started for you very young, after you went through something in childhood. And maybe some of those things continue through in adulthood, like a series of events that really has opened you up to different things throughout your life. And I feel like, somebody has had a life of strife. Really coming into an awareness of how all of those events culminated into today. That's those cycles of disharmony. How did they mold you? How did they shape you? How did they show you what you were able to get through? Again, I feel like you're somebody who has a strong ability to persevere. Scales of karma. And I see this little one, right? I see the spirit here in the bird that's here. Spirit, bird. And we see this little one. And we see either the highest self or the master teacher. And I feel like this is like a higher self. Or you just needing a spiritual guide. But this little one has a spirit guide with them, right? They have something that is with them, that is over them the whole time, even all the way from childhood. And I feel like the things that has brought you to this place to sit, to pray, is, again, is not only is it divinely guided to crack you open, because the challenges do that. You don't ask for them to come, but they do come. They are a product of the whole scenario of the chaos. The unfortunate events are a product of the chaos that comes against us to push you into the direction you're supposed to go in, knowing that you're going to be okay, that you have guidance. You are not alone. So if you ever felt like you were alone, you are not. You are not alone. The Spirit is with you, guiding you to the place where you're going to find mentorship, teaching, guidance, all of that. Again, soul family connection. Universal Merkaba, a sacred purpose. You have the answer. You could also be a dreamer. We see lucid dreaming here, and that is another spiritual gift. So, yeah. And we just had a little bit of shift over here on this deck, on this hand, so we're going to read it. It says, indecision, ego-based actions, and lifestyle change. So you definitely are being called to change, to make the decision. And I see the 22 on here, the angel number, that's here. So look up angel numbers 22, see what it means to you. How does it resonate for you? But I definitely see somebody being called to make a decision, to move past indecision, into choosing your sacred purpose, to answer the call, to be confident enough to have just that mustard seed of faith, just that little bit to answer the call, I say. To accept that you are a miracle, and that miracles could be performed through you. The miracle of healing can be performed through you. First, healing self, that inner child, and coming good and whole with you, and then being able to share that out to others and really see what you can do. Crystal Kingdom, slowing down materialism, psychic debris. And this person on here, it has the cosmic egg over their head over top, and they are pregnant. Something being birthed. And that's the second time we've seen Crystal. Crystal Ascension is here, and then this is Crystal Kingdom. Crystal Ascension, we saw. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. And this one says slowing down, coming away from materialism, right? And sorting through your psychic debris. Personal conviction and raising your resiliency, directing your channel. And I love raising your resiliency, because we've been talking about the fact that your ancestors down your lineage chose thee. The source chose thee because of your resiliency. because of your ability to persevere, to dig into self, return to where you know home is, help is, return into you, to go in, to think, to have a retrospective discipline, discipline, and see, how does it grow me? What has it taught me? And how is it putting you on a pathway to your purpose? How does it make me more authentically me? Allowing yourself to unfold, right? To change. And again, somebody definitely has a channel, and being called to remain neutral, to come to a balanced state, balancing your whole self out, balancing your spectrum, and coming to a place again of neutrality, impartiality. And I definitely feel, anything else in here? And that's the one that you want. Yeah, I definitely feel this. Life purpose. And that success will find you. And once you get so good, you definitely will have it down to a science. And whatever you do will be motivating. It will. It will be motivating, and it will be inspiring. It will be healing. It will be helping. And you will be, I feel, protecting. And you may be able to create a business out of it, or just be ready. I see rescuer too. Again, helping. Help save others. You know, probably from the things that they've been through that you can resonate with. You may do it in an entertaining type of way, in being engaging, and again, counseling type of spirit. Somebody that is going to help, and you're going to do it, I hear, as a business. Like if you serve your gift, the gift will serve you. You won't have to worry about having to choose to do this or that. Like, it will make a way. It will make a way for you. Be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. Be authentic. Everybody has their journey. No two are the same. They are not. Know that you are worthy of everything. Accept the abundance of creation. You are an earth angel, and you hold earth in your hands. So everything that you see, you can command, if you believe. This is just our check-in nightly reading after our lovely interview with Mr. Soul of a Man 504, Damon Alvarez. So you guys go and check him out should you feel that need to have a divine masculine POV. Yes. So if you feel the need to have a divine masculine POV, go check out Mr. Soul of a Man 504, Damon Alvarez, Ashe. Definitely a great spiritual consultant and author, an array of spiritual gifts, and it was just amazing to sit and speak with him. I hope you guys enjoyed this little energy check-in and you got something out of it. Just really wanted to break down the residual energy I had after our conversation. Again, on my Facebook, Tears and Wheat Tarot Show on Facebook. The live is public, and you can always go and watch the replay. I'll do my best to get that link on the community page, so if it works, you can click it and pop over there on Shay. You can follow me and join the wheat field over there too, and support us on that platform as well. Remember, don't get taken by anybody else. Your girl is not doing personal readings. I'll never email you and ask you or get in comments and say, hey, do you want me to read you? No. But if you would like for me to do a reading, you can definitely see I think my email address is in there, or you can contact me on Facebook, or leave me a comment and ask. And the reading will always be video so that you can see me and know that it is me and not an imposter, those copycats, I say. But until the next now, know this. I love you. I love you just like the source that made me. Source says, explore, love, and create. Ashe, go make your own way. You're on a journey, yes, and today's the day to do it. It's always now, Ashe. Always now. There's no time other than now. And yeah, we love you. Just like we love the source that made us by its intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and fills us with the breath of life that connects us and binds us to all things. And just like we said, it's always now. And so now this is done. Until the next now, Ashe. Mwah.